Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Yusef Scott, and I want to welcome all of you to the So Darn Easy Forex movement. As always, I thank you guys for being tuned into this channel. I thank you guys for being subscribed, for being loyal to watching all my videos. Those of you who are not yet subscribed, or you're just finding Forex for the first time, please bookmark the channel and please subscribe. You want to make sure that you're receiving great content of value as soon as I put it out, okay? Now listen, if you know anyone who might be interested in this video, please share it with them. And I really appreciate those of you who do that already. I really do appreciate it. So this video today is going to be about something totally different than I've ever talked about before. Okay, I'm going to touch on a topic that, you know, it's going to open eyes for some people. It's going to shed light in areas where it may be dim. I want you all to. I want to just put everything on the table so that you all can see exactly what's going on, okay? Now listen, being a Forex trainer, you all know that, you know, it comes with a great deal of responsibility. And for those of you who've been following me, you know that, you know, for over a year now, I've been putting out great content. A lot of you all who follow me, you guys know that I have put out great trade alerts. A lot of you have made consistent profit on free trade alerts, not even being a student. A lot of you see the passion, the drive, the dedication that I have to serving everyone from all across the world. You know, you all see that. And I want you all to know that in the position that I hold, I'm not going to please everyone. Okay, there are some people who are just not going to be happy with how I look. You know, my accent, if I have one to them, you know, they may not be happy with my skin color. They may not be happy with my haircut. They may hate the background that I have. You know, it could be anything. You know, I could have people who just for any reason, they do not care for what I do, but they continue to watch my videos. Kind of crazy, right? Whatever. So I want you all to know that I talk to so many people each and every week, either by email, by phone, text, whatever. Instant message, direct message on social media. I talk to a lot of people. Since we started the So Darn Easy Forex movement, since I started June 1st last year, I've talked to thousands of people. And I've got to meet some great people. I've had great conversations with people. And, you know, some relationships blossom, some relationships didn't go all too well. It's the nature of the business that you're in. You're going to please some people are not going to be pleased. It's just how it is. As a Forex trainer, I aim to please everyone, all right? But of course, I want you all to know that in this business, there are just people who are not for what you believe in and for what you do, okay? A couple months ago, I had a conversation with a student who's been with me for maybe first of the year or something like that. And, you know, her and I, we had a great conversation. I'll never forget, I was out doing some shopping, and she had messaged me, and I gave her my number, and she had called me, and we had a long conversation, maybe about an hour and a half. And you know, in the conversation, you know, we developed a relationship. We developed a friendship, and throughout the months, I had conversed with her, and she had told me that, you know, she had done some research on Google, and she had found, I think she said before she had joined, she had saw a website on Google that where, let's say, people, they were really just dragging the So Darn Easy Forex name through the mud. And I'm going to show you all that website. I'm going to show you all that website because I like to be open and honest, and I like to be transparent with people. I believe that in my business, in this business, because there are so many people who are not, you know, stand up, you know, so many people who are not you know, willing to give people 100% of themselves. There are so many people who are really taking you know, the back seat. A lot of people were getting burned. So she had told me that she made me aware of this website. The first thing I said, you know, I'm not worrying about that website. I'm too busy doing other things. I don't have time for that. But I listened. And over the few months, I guess a couple months had passed, one day I said, you know, let me go check out this website. And it didn't take long. You know, you guys know So Darn Easy Forex. You can find so much stuff on, you know, all my videos, everything. So, you know, she had told me that, hey, you just type in So Darn Easy Forex reviews and it'll come up. So when I typed that in and it came up, and I read it, and I was like, wow. One thing that she told me, she said, you know, from what it appears is that none of the people on there were actually students of yours. It was just, they were just going off of hearsay and going off of videos that they may have seen, and nothing really concrete, just speculation, just putting out, you know, speculative comments and stuff out there into the universe so people could, you know, so it can get into the mental. So I said, okay, I'm going to check it out, and I did. So let me show you exactly what I found. So this is what I found. As I told you guys, I typed in So Darn Easy Forex reviews, and this is what I found. Now, there's a little excerpt from the actual link that's right here. And it says, so all in all, I really don't know whether this guy's the real deal or just another Forex scam artist. He makes good trade alerts, very profitable. And then he said, but he has never, and then that was it. That was just a small excerpt, a small caption of what was on the site. So I'm gonna take you guys to the site so you all can see it. But just that alone, it made me wonder, okay, well, so what is this guy or this woman saying? You know, okay, they don't know if I'm a Forex scam, but I consistently put out, as everyone know, you know, trade alerts, and they're great, very profitable. Everyone can attest to that. I mean, I put out trade alerts all the time, at least a couple times a month, and I've been doing that consistently, and they've been consistently going into the money. Just like the trailer that I put out last week on silver and gold. I told you guys, listen, but you better get in. And I told you guys to get in. Another video I made, I said, listen, expect it to back away. And it backed away for a day. And then the next, I think the same day or the very next day, it went up, which was Friday. It did exactly what I said. All right. And, you know, but this person openly admitted, you know, he makes great trailers. They're very profitable. But, you know, anything after the but is like, okay, what are you really saying? So let me just show you all what the site is all about. It's from Reddit. You know, people they can make little posts or whatever about things, and it goes on. You guys to take a second and read it, you know, on your own. I'm not going to go through all of these. I'm not going to go through all of them, but there are like 14 contents of material, and one from 5 months ago. 5 months ago. It looks like it started about 5 months ago. So, you know, a lot of what's here is just people who, and you guys can read it for yourself. Do a Google search, So Darn Easy Forex review, and you just read up on it. So it made me wonder, like, wow, like, you mean to tell me that people, they're actually putting out content where it's like anything to shoot down what you're doing. But one thing I want you all to know is that I've trained thousands of people. I'm exposing this website right now for people to look at. All of you who are watching this video today, and all of you who will watch this video months down the line or years down the line, you're going to be able to read this. This right here has no merit on what I'm doing, what I'm helping, the amount of people that I'm helping across the entire world has no merit. So I want you all to know one thing. People who have never been a student of mine, what could you really say? You're just speculating. You're just assuming. If you've never been a student, and if you do not know what I teach my students, then why are you even talking? You know, I welcome anyone. I welcome anyone who's, you know, on the fence, doubting, assuming, listening to talk that other people say who've never been a student of mine. I welcome all of you. Right now, as a student, while we have a discount on our membership, I welcome all of you to spend just $100 just to see if, you know what, if what I'm showing my students, if it's real, or if I'm just a scam, or if I'm, you know, whatever it is people they say. You know, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what people they put out. There's so many people who I'm helping that they look past stuff like this, and that's why I'm not afraid to show this, because it has no merit in the mark that I've placed in the Forex trading and training community. It has no mark. It doesn't even stack up to what I do, and it doesn't amount to anything. You guys can find any student who've come through my. Now, I'm not saying that every student who has come through the So Darn Easy Forex movement, they've made it successful and they're doing this. You have some people who they just naturally do not follow directions. They just want to do things their way. I cannot control that. But for those who come and they're really eager to learn and discipline, they come ready to follow my discipline, they're going to be successful. Of course, we're all going to, you know, take L's, you know, skin our knees up in our elbows. We're going to do that. I expect that. But I also expect my students to mature in this game of trading Forex. You know? So, you know, I wanted to expose this right here and let everyone see it. Something else that I wanted to point out is, you know, you guys see the videos I put out videos, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the time. And I do this religiously, consistently, very passionate about this. And that's one thing that I can say is that regardless of what, I mean, unfortunately, I'm passionate about what I do. And because of my passion, you know, I like to prove people wrong. And I like to welcome people to seeing the other side. So, you know, and I've had students who doubted me. I've had students who doubted me and they've still joined. They're like, wow, what a difference. You know, but when you have people in your ear telling you, hey, look, this guy, he's this and that, ask this person, well, have you been a student of his? So, how, you know, what type of foundation are you standing on? You know, that's what you need to ask these people who put out stuff like this. They don't know, and all they do is watch my YouTube videos, and they say, well, you know, this guy, his stuff is this and that. He doesn't. I think one of the comments said, you know, he doesn't put out, or I don't show everything. Well, if I showed everything, there wouldn't be a purpose for the movement. People find value in stuff that's exclusive to them, and that's what I have, exclusive content. The content on YouTube is just the tip of the iceberg. It's just surface. I'll say it's surface material, but you better believe it. As a student, you know, you're going to get great content. That's why I have students, they may leave because of situations at home and they come back. That lets you know that you're doing something right. You know, that's just how it is. So I'm going to show you guys yet another person. All right. It tickles me because, yeah, I want to prove it to you guys. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I put this video out the other day. This video you guys saw it. I put it out on Thursday, as you see right here. I put it out on Thursday, and it's the one where I was showing my peso trades that I've been running since January. And you go through the comments, you know, 20 comments, all these comments, you know, you read through this stuff and see, regardless of what people they say, people are still interested. People know what time it is. I have students who's been with me and they share my material. And I'm trust me when I tell you guys this. You don't have to believe me. But one thing that I don't do, I don't pay nobody to say anything nice about what I do. I don't pay nobody to create no testimonial or review on what I do. I just do what I do. And can nobody take that from me? It's just knowledge, it's wisdom. So any comment that people they make, you read between the lines. If you read any comment, and if it's of a negative nature, it's one of two things. Someone usually who's probably training on Forex too, and they want to discredit me, they want to tear the name down, but they can't. Or someone who's just in disbelief because they're trading, it's not up to par, and they don't believe that it's possible. So because their vision and what they see, they don't see themselves doing it or even accomplishing what I'm accomplishing for myself and for my students. They're just there to just say it's impossible. You're a scam. You're this, you're that. I mean, sometimes you just got to read between the lines, and that's logic. Anyway, one comment that came in, and I'm going to expose it because it's worth me exposing. This is what people they do. Let's see, this guy right here. I don't know this guy, Lawrence Tanacho. I don't know who this guy is, but he came on and he said, "You are a scammer. Why don't you give that opportunity to all your people and set offices full of your own people who trade day in and day out?" Not really sure what he meant by that, but okay. Then he said, "I have loads of friends who lost huge amounts to these scammers." Okay, so he know a lot of people who lost money, and probably himself too. He probably lost a lot. He probably got caught up in the hype of a service or something. And he bought into it and he lost money. That's just how it is, you know. But then when someone like me come along and I'm not speaking the same language as other people, I'm not showing and flaunting the same things as other people show and maybe flaunt, you know, I'm like, okay, well, he's different. How could he do this? So I look like I'm not stacked up to do what I'm doing, but I'm so consistent. Like, how could you even say something like this? But anyway, then he said, "The money will be there in your account only in balance, but you won't withdraw a cent. Scammers, run with your monies." So I liked it. I liked it, and someone else liked it too. I don't know who that person is. I liked it because I want him to know that, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it real with you. You come onto my page and you put out a comment to discredit the name or what I'm doing. You're actually doing me a favor. You're actually making me more relevant rather than that, you know. This is all an algorithm that most people don't even know about. That's going on. The more you comment on it, the more it's going to become viral. So continue commenting, whether good or bad. You're making it viral. But I welcome you, Lawrence Tanacho. I welcome you, and I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name, but I welcome you to the So Darn Easy Forex movement. Yeah, just as I said, I commented and I told him, "Thanks for your time. I'm sure that if I train you for one session, your opinion about me being a scammer would change. However, after training tens of thousands of students worldwide, my entire So Darn Easy Forex movement, my actual students, okay, my actual students would," let's see what I said, "would beg to differ. When you're ready for training, I would be open to changing your opinion about me. Not that it really matters, but just so that I could change another person who doubted me, especially since you don't even know me." So basically what I'm saying is, listen, dude, I don't even know you. You're not even a student, but you're coming onto my page and you're putting this foolery here. Like, come on now. Like, why are you doing this? You don't even know. And you know, of course, I've had people who liked it as well. People people who've been students and they know, okay, this guy, he's the real deal. And you know, this is what you get when people come on to whether Instagram, Facebook, and they make these comments. I don't always even have to reply. I kind of laugh because you're actually cutting yourself off from the root. I put out a video the other day about, being in business. You have the cycle of life. You have a tree that, as the tree is growing throughout the year, throughout the seasons, the leaves fall, and those same leaves are the nutrients that keep that tree thriving and growing. And as long as the cycle continues, as long as you don't cut the root, it will continue to grow. And you become the root. So I am the root of the So Darn Easy Forex movement. As long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to help my students, there's nothing you can do. You can't cut it off because I'm consistent. The cycle continues. I'm going to continue to do everything that I've always been doing, and I'm going to continue receiving all that I have been receiving. So it doesn't matter. But I like to expose people because it's funny to me that someone would even say something like this. Like, it's ridiculous. But this is just what happens. So, and of course, I had other people. Billie Jean came on and he responded. I'm not going to read all that, but he responded, and it's just amazing. I have students. I think a woman by the name of Carol. She was actually a student of mine. Some people who's actually current students. Let's see. People who actually share my material with other people. Carol, she mentioned, this guy's the best. I took his training and learned a whole lot. I did not know anything about Forex when I first got started. Everything looked foreign to me. But with his help, I learned a whole bunch, step by step, very newbie friendly training. He is excellent at what he does. So it's like you say one thing, but then I have people who say something totally different. And this, of course, this could be someone, Carol could be someone that who knows, I could have paid her to say this, but I don't have to do that because proof is in the numbers, and people know the real. So, and that's why my students, they laugh like, Scott, don't even feed into it. But I like to expose people because one thing that I believe in is good business. As long as you're doing good business and you're honest and you're ethical, you're doing things that's right. You're taking care of people. You're passionate. Man, get the heck out of here. This stuff it doesn't even matter. So I just wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who support the So Darn Easy Forex movement, I applaud you all. I thank you all for being supporters of the movement. Of course, there's always going to be people who dislike stuff, who put out a bad review. Regardless, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I'm taking care of my students. Thousands of people from all across the world, they know the So Darn Easy Forex name. They know Yusef Scott. They've gone through the course. People, they leave, they come right back. Come on now, proof is in a pudding. Proof is in a pudding. All right. Something else I actually want to show you guys. Because there are so many people who are watching the So Darn Easy Forex movement, and because I've never cared to really expose my students and what they have to say as much as, besides putting out a video on YouTube every once in a while, I let people just say what they want to say, and I keep it moving, but because I have such a strong and solid foundation, I said, you know what, I'm going to put something together so people could see exactly what I'm doing for my students, and with that, I'm telling you guys, matter of fact, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so if you guys see this right here, this website right here is my student reviews website. All right, you guys are just seeing it for the first time. I haven't even mentioned anything about it. This website was created to basically help those who are looking at Forex for the first time. They're fighting with talk about this group and that group and this and that, and they're looking at the So Darn Easy Forex movement, and they're inspired, they're motivated to join, but then they have people in their ear saying this and that. I want to, you know, I can show you guys proof. I can show you guys this and that, but at the end of the day, people still going to doubt. So I'm letting my students show you all exactly what it's about. You guys can check out this website. It's So Darn Easy Forex -reviews.com. Check it out for yourself. But this is the website right here. All right, this is the website. All right, I put out the live Forex training for everyone to watch. And this is the training for those of you who might be brand new to Forex and you're not really sure about me, you're not really sure about the things that you've heard, so you want to get a taste of what it's all about before you jump in. Watch this video. This is a free training that I did for everyone across the entire world. You didn't have to pay to access this training. Free training on June 25th. I did this free training for everyone. It was a 4.5-hour video, and it's right here. Watch this video. It's going to give you insight on how I think, my mindset, my perspective on Forex. All right, I'm not going to get real deep into things, but you're going in the 4.5 hours there, you're going to have a good comprehension of how I think, how I realize things, and how I assess the market. All right, and basically I did this because, you know, I want people to see who I am for me and not just go off of what people they say. And then, of course, I go down here and you see some of the notable features of the training that I offer: trade alert training, perfect entry strategy training, stand your trade training, and Forex money management training. Key components to being a successful trader. All right. And then of course, I expose, you know, this right here is an excerpt from the actual website that I showed you guys. As you guys see, it's you know, I'm showing everyone that, hey, look, Google this is what you're going to see, and it's showing you guys, listen, you know, the guy, he said that maybe, you know, he put out, I don't know if he's a scam artist, but you got good trade alerts. I've helped people all across the world, so this right here it doesn't matter. But I did this to help people who they're really hungry, and they really don't know, and they have these voices in their mind because that's what people they do. They don't want to see you succeed. And then this video here is a video where I put out the, and I'm gonna skip ahead. I put out the trade alert on the GBPNZD for everyone, totally free, and the profit was amazing. It was, I mean, this is the way it was set up, and I told everybody about it. And the result was this.
This is a lot of.
I'll show you guys what the result was.
Now, as always,
as to the.
Let me see. The market was up there, and the market dropped all the way down there. I got out during this candle here. Amazing. All right. Everyone could have won on that. Everyone could have won. And but then you still have people saying, oh, this guy is. But the guy here, he was right, man. He put out some great trade alerts. He's mean with his trade alerts. He put them out, and they be profitable. Here's another one. You guys go through my videos. You will find plenty of trade alerts that I put out profitable. I don't care what people say. People can't figure out how's this guy doing it. They can't figure it out. So instead of them trying to learn, they just, if you want to call it hate, they discredit, they throw shade, they just do whatever just to make it sound good. Instead of them saying, you know what, I'm lacking on my knowledge of Forex. Can you help me, please? Swallow the pride, man. We're all grown folks. Swallow the pride. You know, the knowledge I have, I can help everybody. I don't care who it is. If you hate this, let me help you. I don't care about that. But then, you know, we go down and you see, you know, don't take our word for it. You know, hear what our students have to say. Students, just, you know, going on and on about what I've done, how I've helped them change their perspective. And this is going to continue to happen. This is going to continue to happen because I'm not stopping. This is a movement. This is a serious movement, and I'm going to help everyone. I'm going to help everyone. I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter, because when you're a successful Forex trader, you know, it's not like I'm charging a whole lot of money. Like, so why people are worried? At the end of the day, I'm charging a small amount, but I'm giving you serious knowledge, serious game on how to trade Forex. You know, like, come on now, it doesn't matter. But I just want to give you guys that. Just give you guys a little earful of exactly how it is, so that you guys can make a better decision and you can make a change in your life. Because it's amazing when you learn how to trade Forex, no one can stop you. When you get this knowledge, you get this great wisdom that I have, no one can stop you. It doesn't matter what people say. So I applaud all of you who've been supporting me. Even those of you who, after this video, you're going to dislike the video just because, but you sat here and you watched the whole video. You know, that's just what people, they do. But, you know, I'm still happy. I'm still, you know, I'm still pushing forward. I still live the life that I want to live. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, those who get properly aligned with me, those who are attracted to me, those who are attracted to me are those who are going to win. So get connected and see the difference. All right? You guys have a fantastic day. I'm about to go hop in the shower. I just got done with the gym. And I'm ready to kick back and relax for the weekend. We have training tomorrow. I trade alert training tomorrow, probably just before noon. Those of you who are brand new, those of you who joined today, I welcome you guys. I welcome all of you to the So Darn Easy Forex movement. It's time for me to shake things up. It's time for me to show everyone how to properly trade without risking all your money. It's time for you guys to get disciplined. It's time for you guys to get pumped and realize how to do this. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, you guys. I'm telling you, let's get it. You guys stay real. I love you guys for all the support. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.